Hey, what's going on, guys? That was indeed Queen with Innuendo. Classic. I don't know, I don't have too much to say today. I just, you know, I went and got some hamburgers earlier. I was pretty disappointed in the general populace. You got your G-Force pants on? Good, I'm glad. You know, there's all this science stuff about like moment of inertia and all this stuff and G-forces and I think gamers deserve to have some pants that will help them with blood flow during all these gamer moments. But yeah, is that Five Guys? And I'm watching. There's one person. they gotta have pants. There's one person in line ahead of me, and the way they have it set up is the cashier has a nice barrier in front of them. And of course, the person in front of me is leaning around the barrier to talk to the guy. Excuse me, the woman at the register. I order blah blah blah. I stand to the side. I'm waiting. The guy grilling doesn't have his mask over his nose. It's just over his mouth. The pants to keep the blood in your head. Yeah, dude. When you're sitting here gaming for a long time, all the blood likes to go down to your ankles. You gotta get it back up to your brain so you can keep gaming. So you don't have a gamer moment. There's a woman in line behind me who has some like abomination of a bra cup turned into a face mask, which great. That's fine if you do it right. But it was sliding down all over the place. I don't know what the technical the name for it is. A tube top. That was sliding down too. So she's spending all her time trying to hold that up when her face mask is sliding down off her nose, off her mouth, and onto her chin. At that point, the guy grilling had moved his mask to his chin, so both his mouth and his nose were not covered. And I don't know. I was not very happy with the general people around here. But that's life, I guess. Sounds like a horror story. It's so dumb. Like, how? It's not hard to do. We can't trust people to wear masks, or we're trusting them to, like, fucking drive cars and, like, I don't know, all the other shit, but. Yeah, dark. Weird shit. Like I get it. If that's what you gotta make your stuff out of, fine. But it, like, wasn't staying on her face. You got the dude coming in to pick up delivery orders, which is great. I'm glad people aren't going out. But the guy's grabbing his mask, like making a fist and grabbing his mask and pulling it off his face to talk to people. Like, what does that do if you're pulling your mask off to talk? The whole point is so that when you talk or when you breathe, it goes through the mask and all the particles stay near you instead of flying around everywhere. Like, I don't know. I just, I saw someone post on Twitter that, like, all the people who are quarantining early and who have been quarantining will quarantine through the open zone and into the next heavy wave are the people who, are doing it right and are not necessarily suffering the most, but, To be honest, Elfin, I think we had at one point talked about sterilizing air via heat tubes and cooling and stuff on the stream before. I don't know if it was for the pandemic in general, but I remember specifically talking about, I feel like Fist was part of this conversation too, superheating air before it goes into a bunker. No, please don't tell me that's real. Oh my god. Holy shit. Do people not understand what the point of the mask is?
So this girl's coming in with her mask.
I don't. It makes it harder to breathe. It makes it a lot easier to breathe. Oh my god. Holy fucking shit. It was you, Delphin? You cut the... Oh, it was you. We were talking about the superheated air? A reverse bomb. Oh, Jesus. You deep fry the air and then cool it down again. Yeah, Fist. Yeah, we had this conversation before. I don't remember if it was for this or for our bunker we were thinking of making or what, but I'm like half in shock over the woman with the hole cut in her mask. Do people not get what it's for? I don't know. That I'm just trying to like I'm trying to think, because obviously there's people who are just blatantly not wearing them because they're somehow magically immune or their life their comfort is more important than the world at whole for whatever reason. But you have to be some kind of special stupid to wear the mask but cut a hole in it. No, see, Scump, because if they didn't care, they just wouldn't wear the mask. I think that's what, in my world, that's what it boils down to. Because you just don't breathe when you go out. Have they started having coronavirus parties, like chickenpox parties? Oh my god. No. Not that, not that I know of. Could you imagine? Have they, Dark? Oh good, I'm glad. I don't know. I'm not shell shocked, but I'm dumbfounded. Like, how? All right. Anyway, it's like it's. I can't. My brain it turned off my brain. Her dumb brain turned off my brain. What was the name of the quest I was gonna do? Where's my stream title? No, that's wrong. Throne of Miscellania. God. I feel like really embarrassed because my brain is fucking fried. Do I need to go lay down? Yeah, I think I gotta end the stream early tonight, guys. Oh. No worries, Fist. It was wild and worth it. Oh my god. Well, I know my uncle has corona, or had it. I don't know if he's. I don't know at what point in the stages you stop having it, but I think my cousin might have had it. I think my aunt might have had it. I mean, this is the operations dashboard for my area. Once it loads, big white screen. There we go. Here's the operations dashboard for my area. I'm in this area here. So, second highest area in Long Island, basically. But you go to places like... Alright, the screen's gonna be really bright. Here, let me do this. It's not as bad. You go up to Albany's website. And you try and figure out, where's their stats? Data and statistics dashboard. They have 1,000 cases in Albany. Most of them were actually pretty recent. 1,000 cases in Albany. There are 42,000 cases here. You know, like... Okay, start this quest by talking to King Vargas in Miscellania. To start this quest, I'll need to have completed the Hero's Quest, which we just did, and Fremennik Trials, which we have. It would be advantageous to have at least one of the following skills: 45 woodcutting or 35 herb lore. Well, I think I'm okay on the woodcutting and the herb lore. Yeah, Madagascar, I think, did actually shut down a lot of things. You only have 14,000 for the state of Kentucky, so we have 3 times as many cases in Long Island as the entire state. Oh, Minnesota. Sorry. I was combining answers. All right. I believe to get to Miscellania, we have to go... Here's the Fremennik Isles. I mean, to Miscellania, right, is where we want to go. Releka is the only place we can get that from. That's the quest, yeah. Releka is here, I believe. Right? Waterbirth, Pirates Cove, Miscellania, yeah. So we'll teleport over to Releka here with the Fremennik Sea Boots. Zoop. Get over here. You don't toggle serious symptoms until it lands? Yes, exactly. Alright, Delvin, have a good one, man. So I've never been over to Miscellania. Talk to Fisherman Frody. Hello? Good day. What are you doing? I'm painting my toenails. What's it look like I'm doing, silly outsider? Good luck with that. Thanks. What are you going to paint your toenails? Oh, I could have taken the fairy ring. Actually, that would have been better, but... Miscellania and etc. Another kebab. I don't know. We're gonna have to hold this kebab in our... Can we go to this bank? Let's see. I don't want to risk eating the kebab. little rabbit here we can attack. Why are all these birds following each other? Ah, the bank's up here. Well, I mean, that info is based on testing availability, basically. No, so maybe they were able to do a whole bunch of tests in the week going up to it or whatever, and then they all the results were released on one day. I don't know. Alright, let's go talk to the king. Is this the quest that unlocks a whole bunch of money-making stuff? I hope so. One of these does. I'm gonna go talk to the king. The staircase over there, I guess. Or the staircase, which is open. Nope, that was the king, I think, in there. Examine flagpole. Flagpole, yep. Flagpole, yep. It's a flagpole. Halt, who goes there? My name is Darlor. Will you not let me through? I'm afraid the king won't give an audience to anyone except a worthy hero. I'm a member of the Heroes Guild. Does that not show my worth? Then you may pass. I like how he just takes my word for it. Like, yeah, dude, I'm in the Heroes Guild. Yeah, all other heroes. Well, I mean, there could be a lot of factors to that, Dark. I am definitely not an infectious disease. I have no knowledge of it, but maybe they only have a certain, you know, maybe most of the cases that they're aware of are in quarantine. And so, you know, there's really not many other cases that are done, or I don't know, who knows? Maybe it's dissolving down there, and hopefully it'll do the same up here. The redneck rocket fuel. I mean, it could also be something that, you know, the population density is much lower down there. You know, I mean, you look at the population density of somewhere like New York, and you look at the population density of somewhere like, I don't know. The only place I can think of in Florida is Miami. Or yeah, Atlanta. I don't think it's nearly as dense. I mean, it's pretty dense in the big cities, but I don't think it's as dense as New York City. But I don't know. I'm not a disease specialist. I can only speculate. Malaria is killing Corona? Oh, perfect. Well, there you go. Well, I'll get malaria instead. Who are you? Who seeks an audience with the king of this fair land, Miscellania? I am known to these lands as Darlor, your majesty. I come in search of a quest. Ah, it pleases me to see such enthusiasm. I was once an adventurer such as yourself, even while fulfilling my duties as king of Miscellania. I would roam the lands in search of adventure and strike down mighty foes with a single blow. Unfortunately, I was a little too daring and attempted to brave the ice lands, where I finally met my match. I survived, barely, but I was cursed for the rest of my life to stay in this form, which leaves me incapable of performing my duties as ruler. This is why I am looking for an exceptional soul to be regent of this fair kingdom of Miscellania. If I may be so bold, your majesty, I think Miscellania would rest in capable hands with me. Ha! You are bold, Darlor. But then, I may have yet to see a good ruler. I have yet to see a ruler who was not. You will first have to demonstrate your worth. You are a good warrior, so I do not doubt. That I do not doubt. However, ruling also requires a good grasp of diplomacy. We have been at war with the neighboring, etc., for hundreds of years. However, I think both of us have rather lost our appetite for hostilities. Now may be an opportune time to make amends. If you manage to negotiate peace with them, then you will have truly shown your skills as diplomat. What's up? Oh, he's got a monocle. I was like, what the fuck's with this guy's eye? Then do not stray far, your majesty, for I shall soon return. Wait, there is one more matter to discuss. A mere formality, of course. By miscellaneous tradition, one may not become ruler of a kingdom if one is not part of the royal family. You will have to convince my daughter, Prince Astrid, to marry you. And you say this is a mere formality, your majesty? I'm sure she won't be able to resist your heroic charms. You can ask Grimm for advice. That is what he's here for, after all. The House approved the next stimulus package. Another one? How much are they looking to give this time? I mean, another $1,200? I mean, I like money, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, you know, it's, I'm paying for it. It's my money. I don't know. That goes into politics beyond what I wish to discuss on stream. Greetings, sir. How am I supposed to get the princess to marry me? I think you may find that talking with her would be a good way to start. What a dick. Greetings, sir. How do I make peace with etc.? You should go talk to Queen of Sigrid of etc. Yeah. I mean, we're paying taxes, so yes, but I don't think you're directly paying back your portion of it, as far as I know. Good day, sir. Good day, Your Royal Highness. As I'm sure you are aware, your father, the king, is seeking someone to rule the kingdom in his stead. I have put myself forward, but in order for me to become ruler, you have to marry somebody in the royal family, namely me. Yes, Your Royal Highness. You realize, I hope, that I have many suitors. I take it you're not especially fond of any of them. That is true. However, I'm willing to give you a chance. If you impress me enough, I will consider accepting to marry you. So you have any info on what? So you practice archery. I see you have a bow mounted on your wall. Yes, my father thinks it's a cowardly art, but I find there is just as much courage and more skill involved in going into combat with just a bow and quiver. What do you think? Sneaky, sneaky, stick the chompy. What? Oh, it's so dumb. What do you think of Advisor Grimm? He's a bit scary sometimes, but he's always so nice to me. When I was young, I called him Uncle Grimm. He's been very helpful so far. Yes, my father made a wise decision when he chose him to be his advisor. Practice archery, notice on your wall. Archery is a noble art. I have 64 archery. 63 archery, 64 archery. I'm glad you agree. That's it. Examine the bow cabinet. An attractively laid out collection of ranging weapons. Examine bed. A wooden double bed for sleeping in. Of course, what else would you do? Those are the only two things we say to her. So tell me about all these other suitors you have. They never cease to bother me. They swarm around me like flies, all hoping to win my heart. Perhaps I should use them for target practice. You monster. Oh, I hit two things. Okay. I was only joking. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna ruin my chances at the princess. Let's go across to the other area and talk to the queen. Obviously, we're getting nowhere with the princess here. I don't know. If I get a second one, do I have any excuse not to buy a Vive? It's a terrible way of looking at it. Man, I had a pizza last night. I made a pizza. It was a white pizza with spinach on it. And when I bought it, I was like, all right, I'm an adult. I can eat a pizza with spinach on it, no problem. Let me tell you, this is the most disgusting pizza I think I've had in the last couple of years. Holy shit, it was terrible. It was so bad. It was so bad. And on top of that, it made some exhaust ports pretty active today. I'll put it that way. The barking spiders have been running around. Hello. Hello, Your Majesty. Have you come for a particular reason? I'm a busy queen, you know. I have to attend the opening of a new orphanage this morning. Where? There's 4 places? There's 1, 2, 3, 4 places on this island. 5. All right, there's the orphanage. It's this 5th one. Yes, and this afternoon I shall be receiving the ambassador of Karamja, and according to him, and accompanying him on a week-long tour of etc. A week-long tour? Just fucking, there you go. You can see all of it. That's it. Just pan the camera. And this evening, I shall be putting on this grand ball. All the kingdom's nobility will be present. If I may... Oh, who am I kidding? Nothing ever happens here. I always wanted to be a princess when I was a girl. And if I had been told it would be like this, I wouldn't have bothered. Your Majesty. Yes, did you want something? I've been sent by King Vargas to negotiate a treaty of peace between your 2 great nations. Great nations? Don't make me laugh. Still, peace sounds like a nice idea. He will, of course, have to recognize etc. officially as a sovereign nation. Isn't that already the case? I'm afraid not. Last time we met, I called him a pompous old fool for thinking he was still worth anything as an adventurer. He promptly declared war, claiming the land of etc. belonged to Miscellania. When he realized neither of us had an army, he was ever so angry. They've been fighting without an army? What happened then? He set off for the Icelands to prove me wrong, and, well, I expect you saw what happened to him. I shall go ask him to officially recognize etc. Alright. I don't know. I mean, that's literally a month's worth of rent that they are giving me. It's like exactly a month's worth of rent. That's not what I pay for rent. But I mean, it's weird. It's weird thinking about it that way because, like, okay, it's a month's worth of rent, and then I it's gone in quotes when I pay my rent. But then I have the money that I would have paid rent, you know. So it's, I don't know. Your Majesty. How are you getting on, Darlor? Have you talked to the Queen Sigrid of etc.? I have, Your Majesty. She says she will agree to peace as long as Miscellania recognizes etc. as a sovereign nation. You can tell her I officially recognize her country as soon as she changes the Etceteraean national anthem. Why is that, Your Majesty? It's insulting. The title alone, You're Stupid, We're the Best, should be enough to give you an idea. I'm sure I can convince her there are better anthems. Could you imagine your country's anthem is You're Stupid, We're the Best? I don't disagree that people need help. I'm positive people need help. Which is the only reason why I'm kind of comfortable with it, but I don't know. It would be nice if I don't even want to get into it. New topic. I am trying to get together some extra supplies. I've heard conflicting things about Steam VR allowing multiple lighthouses. It seems like if you have the base stations, lighthouses, whatever the fuck they are, it seems like the Steam, the base station 2.0, you can have more than 2, but the 1.0s you can't. I don't know. I'm gonna be borrowing a second VR kit from work to try and fool around. That is correct, Dark. Ah, fuck. I kind of wanted to do a 4. I wanted to do a 4 lighthouse setup, but I guess I can't do that. That kind of sucks. I don't see why. Yeah, but I really don't want to buy. No. So the lighthouses, they actually have, what they're doing is they have these rotating wheels inside, and one of them's rotating this way, and one of them's rotating this way, and it sweeps beams across your room. And the actual Vive, I don't have my controller handy, but the actual controller and the headset have these different sensors on them that can sense when the beam hits it. And so when you do the initial setup, it finds where they are, and then it does the math based on which sensors on the controller see the light at what times. And there was a really good... I wish I could find this image. Yeah, here it is. Oh my god, why is it so small? Stop it. Here, I have to zoom in on this. This is a very zoomed in picture. But you can see it does a blast of IR, and then it does a sweep. So these things are sweeping, and they're timed together very, very specifically. You can see, I think the beam emits from here and then comes out from the center. Excuse me. And so they're timed very specifically with these, and with those, with the flash, the 2 scans, and the 2 of them have to already see them. Now the 2 lighthouses have to be able to see each other so they can time with each other, which is why they have these blasts, I believe. Between all that, the 2 lighthouses sync up. As an alternate, you can use that link cable, or the sync cable, whatever it is, if they can't see each other. And with this, your controller can kind of track in 3D space where it is. Your mind already turned off? That's okay. It's the Bluetooth standard. So then, Fucking let me plug them in via USB. I'll take 4 of them if I could plug them in via USB. I wonder. It probably even wouldn't work that way either. I don't know. Oh well. Because I have access to a ton, not ton. I have access to 6 or 8 of these 1.0 base stations. It'd be really nice if I could set up a bunch of them and use them, but I suppose I cannot. Let's go with this. No, I couldn't imagine that they would let you do some USB and some wireless, but glass beds are nice. I love glass beds, dude. That's why I like the Ultimakers, to be honest, because they come with glass beds. The Taz's have, I don't think they're glass beds, and I don't like them. All right, Dark, I'll be around. My one problem with the glass beds is I don't have any glue sticks here. I don't have any painter's tape here. And glass beds by themselves aren't very good. You need some glue or some tape to go with it. I'm gonna grab some tape from work next time I go in, but hello, have you talked to the Vargas yet? I have, Your Majesty. He says he will recognize the country when you change the anthem. What? But it's a great anthem. I composed it myself. Listen. You're stupid, we're the best. Etc. beats the rest. And Queen Sigurd is pretty funny. King Vargas is a fool. Hey, nani nani. I'm afraid he insisted, Your Majesty. Well, if it can't be helped, I suppose. You'll have to find a bard to write a new one, though. And there isn't a bard to be had. For love nor money, and etc. Well, I'll see what I can do, Your Majesty. Well, we know where a bard is in Relica, no? Relica? Let's go talk to the princess a little bit more. Maybe she wants to compose. I don't know. I wanted to do... I want to start doing some more VR, but I haven't been happy with the 2 Vive tracking. It's been okay, but I think it could be better. The 2 base station tracking. Your Majesty, how are you going on, Darlor? Have you convinced Sigurd yet? Not yet, Your Majesty. Oh, okay. So tell me about these other suitors you have. Ha 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 ha. I can hold them off. I can hold them still if you like. How do you know I wouldn't hit you as well? I have confidence in your skills, Your Royal Highness. Good day, sir. Good day, Your Royal Highness. That's it. Okay. I've extinguished all the... Yeah, I've extinguished all the options. Alright, let's go find the bard in Relica. Unfortunately, those boots only allow me 1 teleport per day, I believe, so... Even though I put them away, I can't reuse them. What are you doing over here? I'm supposed to be over here. I don't know. Are PvP worlds in this game just clusterfucks? Like, any footage I've ever seen of them was of Lumbridge, of just people like having at each other. Or Edgeville. Which I guess, why would Edgeville need to be a PvP area? The wild's right there. I don't know. Pretty much awesome. I don't know, it feels dumb. I guess it has different rules than a regular world. Like, do you... Okay, fuck off. Do you still drop everything on death? Or can you go pick it up? Like, if you can pick it up, then what's the point? I'm not going to wait an hour after I kill somebody to pick up their shit. Where is he? There he is. Come here, fellow. Hi there. Who are you? Hi there, Darlor. I am Fallow the Bard, like my brother Olaf, who lives in Rileka. I also write music. Do you write about anything in particular? Oh, most certainly. I write about all the objects in the lands, from weapons and armors to palm trees and sands. That's why I wander far from Rileka and seek inspiration. I have one problem, though. I am very forgetful. I can never remember which particular object a song was about. Surely the lyrics of such a song would be enough to help you remember. I'm afraid not. It saddens me deeply, so I often send out messages to adventurers to help me discreetly. I'll keep a lookout for them. Goodbye, fellow. Okay, it's not him. Maybe it's the dude in... up here. Excuse me. There's Olaf the Bard. Oh, it's Fallow Olaf backwards. Oh, fuck, that's so dumb. Why didn't I realize that? Hello again, Darlor. Us bards should stick together, what? Oh, it's this guy. Can I learn to play the lyre again? Well, that's an interesting question. Let me let you into a little secret. If you make another offering to Fossegrimin, you will learn a secret melody. What kind of melody? It is the Song of Rileka. When you play it, it will bring you back to this town, wherever in the world you are. We often go adventuring with bards for precisely this reason. No matter where we have ended up, we can return safe and sound to home. Thanks, Olaf. Alright, so it's not Olaf. Am I supposed to be the bard? I guess I can do a little digging here. Oh god, okay. There's some weird things we have to do. Oh, there's stepping stones right here. I can't take them now. I don't get why these birds fly in a line. Okay, so we need flowers to give her, which we can buy. We need, oh my god, okay. And I believe, yes, a ring. Just one ring, please. Not an air room. Oh. Alright, let's go some flowers. She mentioned the bow. Obviously, we need a ring if we intend to marry her. The greengrocer. No. Looking for the flower girl. Oh, there she is. Hello. Good day, what are you doing? I'm selling flowers, 15 GP for 3. Would you like some? Sure. Thank you, here you go. Great, let's go give flowers to our lovely princess. Here you go, princess. Are these for me? Really? No. Of course, Your Royal Highness. Thank you, they're lovely. Good day, sir. Okay, I don't know how you're supposed to know to do this. Impressive. I like a man who knows how to dance. How are you supposed to know to fucking... You are perhaps more interesting of a man than I first took you for, sir. Oh, but I realize you have not yet told me your name. My name is Darlor, Your Highness. Then may I call you Darlor, sir? If I may call you Astrid, Your Royal Highness. You may call me Princess. Very well, Princess. I heard you liked bows. Is this for me, really? Yes, it's a shitty level 1 bow. Of course, Princess. Thank you, it's lovely. So what's the history of these islands? Well, nothing very exciting ever happened until my father declared war and etc. Why did he do that? Queen Sigrid of etc. insulted him. What happened next? No, I want to say what happened next. Well, excuse me, princess. What would you do if we ruled this kingdom? Very little. It's not like there's much to it. I might try and set up trade with other islands. Sounds like a good idea. Thank you. I clicked the wrong button. So what's the history of these islands? Nothing ever happened, blah, blah, blah. Why did he do that? She insulted him. What happened next? You realize that neither of us have an army. So why are you so interested in archery? I'm not sure. Even when I was little, archery was fascinating me. Always fascinated me. I'm quite fond of it myself. Good to know someone who shares my interest. I'm somewhat of an archer myself. You watched a couple episodes of it, yeah. Pretty, I must admit, I'm growing quite fond of you, Darlor. My, could it be that I have succeeded where so many before me have failed and finally melted the heart of the fair princess? Not yet, my dear. Let's just say you've made it onto the short list. Especially from this angle, yo. What do you think of your brother? I didn't know if you had a brother. We don't always get along, but I'm sure he's a nice guy at heart. I have heard better drains. And what a great bard he makes. Oh yes, quite the bard he is. Oh, I didn't know that. You think that's the cause of why every other one can't speak? Yeah, it's like, karma. Do you go out into battle often? Not often, no. I sometimes go hunting. Where? Hunting mighty rabbits outside the castle? Slaying the fowl that terrorizes the town? It's not funny. Oh, I thought it was kind of funny. It's a lovely little country. I'm glad you like it. It's going gold. Do you go into battle often? No. Sometimes you go hunting. Suppose you don't have much of an opportunity to, no. Exactly. Perhaps you would like to take me with you sometimes, dear. Oh, she called me dear. Hello, dear. Hello, darling. I don't know how you're supposed to know what to do, to be honest. Like, I can see what it says here in the guide because I have it open. But if you didn't know what to do, I feel like you'd be lost. I mean, this one's a little bit more obvious. Like, the next thing we have to do is blow a kiss. But how would you know to dance earlier? Giggle, my, aren't you the charmer? Alright, use the ring. Will you marry me? Is this for me, really? Yes. Princess Astrid, will you marry me? Oh, my dear, I thought you'd never ask. Of course I'll marry you. We'll have to put off the actual ceremony until we can find a priest. But why don't you tell my father I've agreed to marry you? You give Astrid the ring. Wow, look at us. I didn't know. Oh, there's her brother. That would be why. Brand. This name sounds familiar. Your Majesty. How are you getting on, Darlar? Have you convinced Sigrid yet? Not yet, Your Majesty. But I have convinced your daughter. Alright, he didn't really care. I need someone to compose a new anthem for etc. You've come to the right bard. I'll write one for you immediately. You can take your time, really. No problem. I'm already done. Here, listen. Etc., etc. Oh, what a great country it is, etc., etc. So I wrote a song about it. It's somewhere in the sea and looks very nice. If it weren't for your ancestors, it wouldn't be there at all. And when things aren't going too well, we sing this lovely song, and then we feel much better. It won't take very long. Here's a copy, you can keep it. That's lovely. Thanks. Don't mention it, sir. What a shitty song. When things ain't going so well, we sing this song and we feel better. I need to fix the lighting in here. I look really pale. Problem is, I added a 4th monitor again. I went from 3 to 4 again. Still not doing up to 5 or 6, but we'll see. And it's blocking my light. However, you'll feel better, better, better until you feel the best. Let's go on, Delvin. How was it Jeopardy you going to watch? How was Jeopardy? Geoparty. Are they ending that show soon? Or are they going to have someone come replace Trebek? Was it good? Cool. Hello, have you found the new anthem yet? Yes, Your Majesty, but I'm afraid it isn't very good. Well, let's see now. Etc., etc. Oh, what a great country it is. It's in limbo? Oh, that's kind of sad. Etc., etc. So I wrote a song about it. It's somewhere in the sea. I can't believe we have to read this again. It looks very nice. If it weren't for your ancestors, it wouldn't be there at all. Watching a homebrew Jeopardy game. Gotcha, gotcha. And when things aren't going too well, we sing this lovely song, and then we feel much better. It won't take very long. Oh dear, no, this simply won't do. Find a better one. Oh my god, how do you tell the prince that his song sucks? Ah, I see. Well, when you need a better anthem, you need to go ask for some advice on how to make it better. It's called Double Jeopardy. Greetings, sir. I got Prince Brand to compose a new Etceterian anthem, but it's awful. Oh dear, well, that is only to be expected. May I see it, please? Here you go. Yes, allow me to make a few adjustments here. There you go, sir. Are there any other matters in which I may be of assistance? No, that's it. No. Anything else you can tell me? What would you like to know? No, that's it. Ah, there we go. Now it's a good anthem. Examine good anthem. Much better. I like how the paper changed colors when it became a new anthem. I remember in high school, maybe it was middle school, somebody programmed Jeopardy into PowerPoint. They could actually like click on everything and it would keep score. Hello, have you found the new anthem yet? Yes, your majesty. Let's see it now. Etc., etc. Of our country we are proud. Etc., etc. Let's sing its name out loud. Rising high above the water, a jewel of the north, our land, our mothers and fathers to build the land came forth. And in the times of darkness sing praises of our land, and in our hearts we can be sure our victory is at hand. Why, this is quite good, I'm surprised. Here is a treaty declaring that we've mutually agreed to. I've already signed it, so all it needs is King Vargas's signature, and it will be official. The weakest version of that? Oh, the Jeopardy game? I don't know, it was weird. It was like, because you had to answer the question, and then it would show the answer, and then you would click yes or no if they got it right. But it had it split up into like yes team 1, yes team 2, no team 1, no team 2, or whatever. So you can accurately choose who lost, but then you can only have 2 teams. It was weird. I'm sure it must have taken forever and must have been a huge PowerPoint. It reads it as if Alex were astral projecting his mind into space. You know what would be cool and a little morbid, but they haven't really done it before, is if they could have Alex come in, or even take the audio from all the old episodes and do like what they did with Siri. Like when they did Siri, and when they do GPSs that actually speak the names of things, they have them read very specific sentences where they have like every consonant and vowel combo and all that, and they chop it up, and they can use that to kind of synthesize voice. And it'd be interesting to see if they could do that, but on a much larger and cleaner scale. They can use that Watson computer that was winning everything to help them out, and have him like be a virtual host. It'd be a little morbid, a little bit weird, but I don't know, it might be interesting. Your Majesty, how are you getting on, Darlor? Have you convinced Sigrid yet? I have a treaty awaiting your signature. I doubt I will be able to hold an ordinary pen well enough to sign the treaty. You'll have to find a pen large enough for me to hold. What? That's what I was thinking, Delphin. There might be enough to do that. But, I mean, it doesn't hurt to have him come in and read stuff as well if he still can. I mean, I'm gonna go to the bank and get some wood and a knife and see if I can whittle a thing. I've been thinking about trying to do that. I need to learn how to run one of those machine learning setups. Because literally almost every stream I've done for the last 4 years, maybe 5, I can separate just my voice. What's going on, JJ? I can separate just my voice out of it. Oh, I want to be over here, actually. So it's just me talking. And then on top of that, I can truncate all the silence. So I can feed it my voice, like purely my voice. But I just haven't sat down to figure out how to actually do that. I'd probably have to turn my other rig into a machine to process it. I don't know. Let me get my axe. This is probably not, the best axe to be using, but... And a knife. I honestly don't know if this is how... it's the Queen's Forest, of course, okay. I bet everything's gonna be like that. I'm not gonna cut any trees, right? Oh. That's why it's a bad axe to use. A crossbow stock. No, I want to make a big pen. Okay, I have to do something else. I'm on the wrong track. And I don't think I'm going to be able to do what I need to do unless I have an iron bar already in my bank, which I don't believe I do. Nope. Of course I don't. Why would I have an iron bar here? There's anvils here, but there is no smeltery here. There's an anvil and a smeltery here. It's the only place, as far as I know, that there's an anvil and a place to smelt a furnace so close to each other. But there's a bank. Watch, this is like too high of a skill level for me or something. We don't like people when people cross there. It scares the fish. Please don't. To complete the medium tier tasks of Fremennik achievement diary. Oh, of course. Fuck off, Brody. Look, now he's on his boat this time? Wait, no. Where he's gone. Yeah, now he's on the boat. Before he was on the left side of the boat, then the right side. Now he's on it. Oh my god, I'm glad I brought 5 pieces. Only one of them got fucking smelted properly. Is that supposed to be a 50-50 chance? Yeah, how mad I'd be if I had to come back to get more. Wouldn't be mad, I'd just be not happy. It was 5 pieces, yeah, dude. I thought it was supposed to be a 50-50 split. %50 chance of success. Yeah, it's supposed to be 50-50. But no, that was 80-20% chance of failure. Alright, Derek, can you make me a pen? Good day, sir. How can I help you with anything? Oh, can I help you with anything? I have a slightly strange request. The king needs to sign a treaty, but is unable to because he lacks a pen large enough for him to hold. Could you make me a nib of the right size? I may be able to manage that. What sort of size? About the size of a helm should do it. Alright, but I'll need an iron bar to make it from. I have one here for you. Good, just a minute. Here you go. 1 giant pen nib. Cool. Giant nib with some logs makes a giant pen. The king should be able to use this. Alright, King. Your Majesty. How are you getting on, Darlor? Have you found me a pen yet? Here it is, Your Majesty. Excellent. And now, with a flourish, I sign the end of the rivalry between our two proud kingdoms. Now, has my daughter agreed to marry you? She has, Your Majesty. Excellent, excellent. Grimm tells me the population is not yet very supportive of the idea of having you as a ruler. You should try and gain their support. Oh god, what do I have to do for that? Greetings, sir. How do I gain the support of the population? King Vargas would often go and help out his subjects in their daily tasks, when he was still able to do so, and they loved him dearly for it. Currently, 25% of the population supports you. You'll need 75% of the population in your support in order to become regent. Alright, so we gotta go find what they're doing and do it for them? Looks like the best ways to do it. Rake herbs and flax outside the palace walls. Mine coal on the north side. Chop maple trees. Or fish tuna, lobsters, or swordfish by the docks. Let's go grab our tuna catcher. Excuse me. Our swordfish catcher. Actually, it's gonna be a pretty long. It's gonna be a pretty long fish if we want to bank all of it, but I suppose that's the price we pay. I don't know. What do you think? Should I fish, or should I chop logs? I have a lot of fish. Let's chop logs and then we'll cook them. The infernal axe will help us to should I stay or should I go? Yeah. The infernal axe will actually light some of these on fire as we chop them down, which will make it a little easier. Oh, no, wait. We have to hand in logs to the dude, don't we? Talk to Lumberjack Leaf. Hello? Good day. What are you doing? I'm cutting down maple trees for their wood. It's a living. Good luck with that. Thanks. I think I'm supposed to give the logs to the dude, not cook them. Let's see. If I could chop them down and not light them on fire, we'll give it to him and see what happens. Let's see what the wiki says on this for Runelight. Supposed to tell us what our current favor is, but I have a feeling that it might need to wait until after the quest is done. For their syrup? No, just for their logs. I guess maple trees would give maple syrup, wouldn't they? Oh, no, look. And give them. Okay, so we just have to keep chopping. We're at 26%. All right, so they don't go into our inventory. We can't just walk away with them. I'd like some, Are there other types of syrup? I'd like some oak syrup, please. That increases our chopping level by 3. Fish syrup. Well, I already have corn syrup. That's true. They already have. Excuse me. Those fish pills. The fish oil. Right? You know, if this is the case, I'm gonna swap from chopping trees to fishing because I wanna get my fishing levels higher so I can do sharks. If you look, sharks are 76 and I'm only 71, so I'll take the experience. You just got a message to uninstall Doom? Why is that? I bought a dragon harpoon. I didn't buy the, I didn't make it a, infernal harpoon. That'd be kind of cool. The infernal harpoon is a chance to cook fish for you when you fish them, but... I'm gonna grab some iced tea while I'm fishing. I mean, in theory, unless the fishing spots move, I should just fish until we run out of... I don't know. Something about Denuvo DRM and it says a rootkit install on the kernel. Oh, very good. I'm glad Denuvo is running well as always. Oh, it didn't move. Interesting. I actually uninstalled it already. Oh, am I not getting any experience for this? I don't think I am. I'm not getting experience for this. Oh, that kind of sucks. A big one. What's the point? Well, that's disappointing. I thought I'd be getting experience for doing this. Look, it even tells me the number of fish caught, but my experience isn't going up. Where is it? 866-185. No, it's not going up at all. That sucks, dude. That's dumb. Alright, well, we're almost a third of the way there. Gotta calibrate those E-steps. I hope you've been enjoying this. So you need, that's true, Fist. I mean, I'm not knocking it. Oh, you get one experience every once in a while. Oh yeah, look. 866-186. I got one experience. Wow, that's shitty. The Breakfast Club vinyl, nice. I'm looking at the old school Runescape Reddit page. It's so dumb. I mean, it's not dumb. There's funny, dumb memes. Exciting content, yeah? Oh yeah, what's going on, Darren? Thank you. We're doing the exciting quest where we have to earn favor for heal in this area. So we're literally just sitting here fishing. I wasn't showing anything. It said a couple people came over from the raid. It said you hosted me for a whole bunch of people, and then some people came over from the raid as well. Hopefully all's going well with you. You were playing the new Terraria update? How was it? Six hours? You didn't even fight the first boss? Good. That's perfect. Well, we have 54% favor. Or 69 out of 127. I don't know where it gets these numbers from. But we need 75% favor at least. We've gained 5 experience points doing this too. Great. I was going to go to 100% because it's a medium diary or a hard diary, one of the two requirements, but at this rate it's going to take me an hour to get to 75%. You feel funky? No, I'm glad you're feeling funky. This is why I like this Reddit. This normie Reddit. How much for GF? I'm not for sale. Only 14 more percent, guys. We'll make it eventually. How much more do we need? Well, you can see up here, we're at 63%. We need to be at 70%, 75%, excuse me. I don't know if every fish counts as a favor. I guess we can see next time we fish a fish and see what it says. We're at 81. You catch a swordfish and give it to... Yeah, not every fish fished counts as a favor. I think every time they say thanks, it counts. The quest guide doesn't say. It doesn't say that it slows down as time goes on, so we can keep doing the same one. Every item accounts for 0.33% for each action. So we need to fish 3 fish before it'll count as another piece of favor. Yeah, there we go. Good time to start some Minecraft, yeah, right? I mean, this is my best skill to be doing this with. I could go rake the weeds outside the palace walls, but that I think I'd finish that before. It's not repeatable, you know what I mean? I have to wait a while in between. The wood chopping I only have 65 in. Fishing I have 71 in. In theory, it would be better. In theory. Do you know what was a recent patch so we're safe? Okay, cool. I mean, like I said, I already uninstalled it, but it doesn't hurt to... It doesn't hurt to be safe, you know? Oh, I'm not... Ha! Let me wield the dragon. That's why. I was like, wait, the wood chopping one? I never put it away. The dragon, fisher thing increases your fishing level by 3 as well, but I just wasted it on the wood cutting level. See, this is why I skill not on stream. Because you can see how much it's taken to get this up a level, up to 75%. Imagine trying to catch, let's see. We are at fishing level 71, 72. How many swordfish? Imagine trying to catch 300 swordfish or 300 not raw bass. Where's my tuna? 400 tunas to try and grow a level. Actually, that's not very far. Am I almost at that level? Let's look up to 73. Yeah. Imagine trying to get 1,200 swordfish on stream. That's why I don't do that. Or that's why whenever someone has a level 99 party, they don't do it on stream, because even fishing, let's see. Even fishing scared eels, which is the highest level one, which I think is a special one, it would still take 11,000 actions. Raw dark crab is actually better than that. 9,000 actions. Still, imagine sitting there on stream fishing 9,000 fish to go from 98 to 99. Like, that's why I don't do skilling on stream. That's why no one should be doing skilling on stream, you know, except for like, oh, I got 100 fish left, you know. I only have 222,000, 245,000 more fish to go, guys. Leave your PC. Well, unfortunately, you have to come and like push buttons. Like these move. You've been seeing them moving around and disappearing. But hey, guys, only 2,433,884 more raw Karamboangees until I can level up to 99. All right, we're at 70 favor. So 5, we need to catch 15 more fish, I think. Only, yeah, only. I mean, from level 1 to 99, it's only, it still says 2 million. Oh god, it must be broken. Yeah, only 2 million to go from... Wow, is that really? Oh, you know why? You have to be level 5 to even fish those, probably. No. Oh, you know why? Because the 200,000 difference is what can bring you from levels 10 to level 70 or whatever it is where I am. That's why. It's only the last level. Let's see. The last level is 250,000. The last 10 levels or 9 levels makes up 1.5 million. Yeah, that's why. Because it scales. It's logarithmic as to how many you need, I believe. How do people play it? I mean, it's all about the accomplishment. It's also why, like, I left a pretty big gap between last time I played and this time I played, because I skilled over 100 something levels. I think 120, 130 levels across all my levels in the break, because no one wants to sit and watch me grind out fucking rune crafting for 7 hours a day. Like, I don't even want to do it. I don't think people even want to watch it. All right, we're almost at 75% favor, and then we can go cash it in. Excuse me. No, I don't play, keep wanting to say Assassin's Creed. I don't play, Animal Crossing. Alright, let's go finish this quest. Your Majesty, Grim tells me that the population will be glad to have you as a ruler. I see no reason to delay your regency any further. Grim, please proceed with the ceremony. Yes, Your Majesty, I will proceed at once. We are gathered here today to witness the rise of a new hero to the regency of the Kingdom of Miscellania. To continue the work of our great King Vargas, who is unfortunately now no longer able to rule. By the powers invested in me by the Miscellaneous Constitution, I declare thee, Darlor, to be the new regent of this fair kingdom. May you bring success and prosperity to Miscellania and all of its people. Is that all? That is all. I wish you luck as regent. Speak to Grim if you require assistance. Nice. Not really much of a reward. All right, so there's a whole managing Miscellanea sub quest. I don't even know what you would call it, where you can make money. I'm not gonna do that now. But I'm looking it over to see. Okay. But there is another quest right on the heel of this called Royal Trouble that I'm going to do in a moment. I am, however, going to hit the bathroom before I do that, so I will be right back, and we will start Royal Trouble. Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of this video. I know that some of the VODs can get a little bit long, so I do appreciate you sticking around. I'd like to ask real quick, if you have a friend or someone close to you who you think would like a clip or a portion or even the whole stream, please feel free to reach out to them and share this with them. I'm always looking for more respectful people to come hang out and have some fun. If you've already done that or want to help me out some other way, feel free to check out the video description for some other ways you can help support me. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.